Let's talk Women Talk.
This Mother's Day, we meet Fan, a mother to two beautiful daughters, Jolie and Faith, both of whom have autism. Now, however, that has never stopped Fan from trying to maximize their potential, and she's always encouraged them to be the best that they can be. Watch this unsung heroine here on our Women Talk Mother's Day special.
Hi, I'm Fan. I'm a mother to two daughters, Jolie, who is 14, and Faith, who is 10. When Jolie finally arrived after all the difficulties trying to get a child, we were all very excited. Everything just surfaced when she was put in childcare, and she totally went crazy. Because all the sound, people touching her, she just keep banging on the door. So we just think, okay, maybe this is just, something new. So she has to get used to it. So gradually over time, the teacher actually came to me and said, I think something is not right. And the pediatrician told me straight in the face. She actually may have, something like autism. The first thing I asked the doctor was, what is autism? If I waited this long just to have a child, I'm not just going to lay down and die and give up now. Okay, so what I really wanted to do after I sit down with my husband was find out as much as I can, and the two of us decided we really have to find out what can be done, what has to be done to help her. Faith was very different. Faith was a very easy baby. She slept all the time, and she was always smiling, and she had eye contact. But when she went to childcare, that was about 3.5 or 4. Okay, she still wasn't speaking much. So she wasn't very verbal then, as in describing what is going on. The teacher actually hit her many times, and she was locked up in a closet, like a storeroom, over a matter of 2 months or so. She did not want to go to childcare, and she was crying a lot. So I told her, I said, Faith, I will bring you to childcare. Okay, show me what you are scared of. Okay, and if you don't want to go to school, you can come home with me. She went to this standing blackboard, and she went behind. She pulled out this balloon stick, and she just showed me the action. From there, I know what was happening. I withdraw her that day, and I told the principal basically, I said, I have no doubt about what my child has told me. Okay, thing is, whatever a teacher was trying to teach her, she only taught her fear. She didn't teach her anything else. She lived with this all these years. She never forget, even up till now. She started having some actions that Jolie used to have. So then I brought her to see Jolie's therapist, and they did some tests, and they told me that she actually has autism. I have no qualms giving up my career at any time for them. The only thing that actually held me back was, you need money to pay for therapy. I actually left my job because of health problems. I have an autoimmune disorder. Okay, so it affects my body functions. And I was actually very sad, but having said that, after I calmed down and I looked at it, and I look back, it's actually a very, very good sign, because I could see that they benefited more from me being there. For all the money that I earned throughout all the years, and I paid for the therapy, I could get them anything they wanted. That actually all they wanted was for me to actually be there, to have me to be there as their mother, to share their day with. So it was just that simple. Jolie is now a teenager. Okay, she goes through all the teenage period of self-asking, all the questions she has about society, of why people treat her like that, why people behave like that. She's very aware of what's going on around her. And when she designed the Autism Awareness T-shirt, she really believed that, her friends and her community will be there readily to support her to wear it. But then she learned the reality, and that is, some people are just not ready. There are parents out there who really are not ready to let their kids be known to have autism. They prefer not to put their kids out there, not to have a high profile, not to talk about autism. And Then also at the lower end, the lower functioning kids, I try and tell Jolie, okay, you also have to learn more about this group of your community. Okay, you need to understand, when you say, I want to raise autism awareness, what about them? When you move, you need to move forward. And she's realizing this. I say, this is reality. There will be people staring at you, whether you like it or not, okay? And even if you're neurotypical, are you harming anybody? Are you harming yourself? If you're not doing anything wrong, then just move on, you know? And you may not like it, but you just learn how to deal with it. I think she started drawing on my walls when she was 2 years old. Draw my walls, draw my mom's walls, cupboards, everything else. When I look at her pictures, I could see what kind of day she was having. I really appreciate the fact that one of her teachers just took her pictures seriously and brought up to school and said, hey, maybe she's good enough to join the art faculty. And so that's where she is today. I think the most important thing for me is that she was able to release some sort of energy and her anger. For us, it's just, you know, a piece of drawing, but for her, it is a way of expression, a way to realize her dreams, her hopes. I don't intervene in whatever they decide to do. I'll give them the scenario, the consequences, but short of life and death, I do not intervene. I say, if you decide to go down this path, you're going to get a hard knock, okay? But I'll wait for you here, okay, when you turn back. One day I'll be gone. I will not be able to stop you from making any mistakes, wrong turns, so you may as well start learning now. I think it's very important for families to accept their child as what they are, okay? To see what they are really capable of doing and not focus so much on what they can't do. If you want to see change, you gotta do something, you know, and by hiding your child away, not sharing, you know, not explaining, you're not getting anything changed, okay? Change has to happen when people understand, and then they are more willing to open up themselves to accept our children. I am very blessed because my family supported me, I have friends who supported me, I have therapists who are there for them. My kids are talking non-stop, every day. Faith! Okay, come have a sit. Yeah, you can play. Just play your iPad. I wish that she will be happy, but for her to be happy, she needs to face a lot of challenges. I'm here to support her, and I believe that as she grows older over time, that she'll be able to conquer it. Okay, my wish for you is for you to be happy, no matter what you do. You must have a clear conscience and the right intentions. You have a clear heart. Then you don't have to care what other people say. You know, you just keep walking and achieve whatever you want. But always keep an open mind and believe that anything is possible.
Empowerment to me is when you use your talent, your personalities, your strengths, your confidence, and your moral compass to help others and share it with those who need it more.
Not being afraid to stand up, speak up for what I believe in, and seeing that by doing that, I'm encouraging other people to do the same. And I believe that me alone is just one, but all of us united, we can do a lot to get things changed. Yeah.
She has done quite a lot to raise me. I don't tell everybody this, but the one behind the projects is really her. And, you know, I think tied with my idol, she is one of my favorite persons. So, happy Mother's Day, and I wish you good health. May you live till the age of 120.
I will try.